My dad over here telling me I want to have grandkids that I could see every day. How do you go from telling somebody you can't even write down that you have a crush on somebody in your book to, oh, please have somebody talk to you? Hey loves, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber, and welcome if you're new. I don't know why I just did that, but I'm excited. As you guys can tell, I just finished this beautiful look for this brunch edition. Chit, get ready with me. And y'all, I'm actually late to the brunch that I'm going to, so that's why this intro is a little bit rushed. But if you enjoyed how this look came out and you want to see how to recreate it, and more importantly, you want to just actually listen to what I talked about, because I did get a little vulnerable with you guys, please just keep on watching. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Bye. So the first part of this get ready with me is going to be the hair aspect. And the first topic I want to talk about is my mood. Like, I know I'm going to brunch today, as the title suggests, and I wasn't as excited as I usually am. I was kind of in a funk this morning, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. And because I am more aware of my moods, I had to like self-analyze and ask myself, like, why are you so grumpy today? And it's honestly because of the weather, y'all. Like, it is like 50 something degrees, it's gloomy out, and it's raining. And for those of you who know me personally, you know that Sabrel and rain do not mix. So not only is it going to be raining today, the day that I'm supposed to look cute and go out for brunch, it's gonna be raining for this whole week. So now that I'm aware of that, I have to be mindful of how I react in situations, because I know that I can't bring other people that I'm gonna be around mood down just because I'm feeling a type of way. You understand? And I feel like the rain and the weather affecting my mood, that's definitely seasonal depression. And I already struggle with major depressive disorder. Like, I have regular depression, so when you add seasonal depression, it's just a bad mix. Like, it just puts me in a bad space, and it just reminds me of the winter time, how I was in school cooped up and it was already dark, it was a pandemic, so I was feeling kind of funky. So what I did to kind of relieve my mood was take a nice hot shower. I took as much time as I needed. I waited till everybody finished taking their shower so I didn't feel rushed. And I'm not gonna lie, it did help. It made me feel a little better. Now I feel like I can go to brunch and I'm actually gonna have a good time. Because usually when I have like this mood or I'm in this funk, y'all, I would literally cancel plans. So I'm happy with this right now, how it's looking right now, as far as I can see. So we can just move on to the face, which I'm excited about. It's important to acknowledge that, like, you could have plans and then things just don't go your way at all. Because I was actually planning on wearing a completely different outfit. So excited to wear it, and because of the rain, I can't wear it anymore. But I still know I'm gonna be cute today. I'm wearing actually the green dress that I wore in my reel that sampled the Nicki Minaj High School song. So that's what I'm gonna be wearing. I'm just gonna style it a little differently because obviously I'm not wearing the bob. And I think I just wanna do like silver jewelry now instead of gold. Now moving on to makeup. I'm so sorry for all the background noise. And first off, y'all, how rude of me to not tell y'all why we're here. Like, obviously we're in a different location. We are not in my room. No way. No way. What is going on today? Sorry, y'all, I had to get rid of the distractions real quick. But as I was saying, that's just a prime example of like me planning, me recording, and there's just mad stuff going on. But basically, the reason why we're in my living room instead of my room is because I'm actually in the process of rebranding So Be Uncensored. Like, I finally feel like an established YouTuber. I officially have 25 videos. This will be my 26th video. I have over 100 subscribers. Yay! Yay for y'all. And I just feel like for what I want the future of my channel to be, it just really wasn't giving, you know? I was kind of bored of the grass wall in the background. I felt it was kind of like immature. Like, it would have been okay for Sobe in high school, not for Sobe at 23, you know, and what I want my brand to look like. And I'm also in the process of completely renovating my room too. So it just hasn't been looking ideal. And I like the way my living room looks as of right now. It gets the job done. So I was like, why not film here, you know? That's another thing too, like, that I had to kind of deal with, like when I officially graduated. I just felt like I knew I had to stay here, right? Like, because I had to study. I have a job, but the job requires a license, which is what I'm studying for. And I just knew that I didn't want to be that person that struggled financially, and just because I had a job, I would move out and then ultimately have to move back in with my parents because I just didn't have enough funds. And y'all, it costs a lot of money to move out. I don't even think that I would be able to make it a year if I even started working now. Even though the transition was easier from undergrad to grad versus grad to like real life in terms of respecting their home and stuff, I still feel like it's kind of like, damn, so bro, you're not going back to school in September. You better make sure that you pass this exam and get to working, because one thing I do love about being in school is that you don't spend that much money, okay? Because you're barely going out. Versus now, I'm not in school. I don't necessarily have the same responsibilities. So I feel like I've been going out more. And I just remember seeing more coins in my bank account when I was in school, and I kind of do miss that. But it's like, you also want to live life. Like, you go to school so you can live life. And it's just like, I guess I'm kind of in this space where I'm like becoming worrisome. Like, I still feel a little nervous. Like, you know, I'm human. I just want to make sure that I feel most equipped and most prepared to take that exam. Because I know people that have like taken license exams for their respective fields, and even people in my field, and they didn't pass on the first try. And I already postponed my exam. So it's like, I don't want to like have all this time study, fail, God forbid, and then have to wait 3 months to take it again, because that's the rule. And my mom was showing me the other day that she had a friend who passed the LMSW exam, because my mom and I are in the same field, but this was her third try. I feel like now there's way more distractions. Like, I'm here with my whole family. They're not like as I mean, I haven't been also like reinforcing boundaries, but they're also not like realizing that even though Sobi's home, and yes, Sobi's here and she's the only daughter and she has to cook breakfast and lunch and dinner or help with around the house, Sobi also needs time to herself to study, you know? And I guess that's a conversation I need to have with them. I really do. I just feel like starting this new month, I'm gonna definitely sit down and talk to them, because I feel like I feel like a new month symbolizes like a fresh start for me. Another thing that I wanted to share with you guys, since we're like, you know, getting to know each other here, is that I miss my brother, which is so funny because I feel like when he was here, I kind of took his presence for granted. And now that he's gone, I definitely feel like I realize how much he contributed to the family as a whole. He's the one that would drop me off to places. Like, he would just come to my room and we would chat. Like, always looking out for me. Maybe I'm just emotional because I'm in this funk. But I think it's just important to cherish people in your life. Thank God he's not like taken from me permanently, but I just feel like, damn, so this is it? Like, we're really adulting? Like, do you mean to tell me that I'm gonna see or be able to see my friends easier than my own brother? That's kind of like a hard pill to swallow. And I just think about the times when my relationship was not the best with my parents, and I used to avoid coming home when I was dorming in undergrad, and how much time I had to sacrifice hanging out with my siblings because I thought it was best to to be away from my parents. But yeah, I miss my brother. I think about him literally every day, and I just hope he's doing well. So that's something I've really been kind of thinking about. I found a topic to talk about as I was putting my foundation on, and it's dating. You know what's so funny? Y'all know I'm African, Ivorian to be specific, and like most African cultures, when you are the only girl or just a girl in general, you are kind of like discouraged from dating until you finish college. And that was exactly the case for me. Growing up, I remember a very traumatic experience actually. I had a little little pad book, you know, those little small pads. And I wrote that I had a crush on this guy in my church. And my parents kind of found out, and let's just say that just like taught me to not trust them when it comes to like guys and stuff like that. I did not like their reaction. They were basically like, no, you're not supposed to have a crush, focus on school, da 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 da, and kind of like discouraged me. And growing up in high school, they always told me like, you're not allowed to have a boyfriend until you have your bachelor's degree. I was not allowed to date until 2019. I graduated at 21. And that was the first time that I was expected to have interactions with guys or just date. And the reason I wanted to talk about that is because now that I finished my master's, I'm not gonna say that my parents are putting pressure on me, but now they're kind of like, Sobi, please, if people try to talk to you, start listening. And I'm just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where was this energy in 2019? Where was this energy in 2018 when y'all knew I was gonna graduate the year after? Like, how do you go from telling somebody you cannot date, you can't even write down that you have a crush on somebody in your book, to, oh, please have somebody talk to you? My dad over here telling me I want to have grandkids that I could see every day. First of all, don't fall into that trap, because parents say that until you have the kid. And guess what? You're gonna have the kid and you're gonna have to breastfeed the kid, take care of the kid, come back from work, warm up bottles for the kid. Don't get me wrong, I feel like my parents would help, but the way they're making it seem is like they're gonna push out the babies for me, when these are the same people that's talking about retiring and going back home in a few years. Like, how you gonna do that, Soy? How are you going to do that and take care of my kid for me that you want me to have and see every day? Don't fall for it. I feel like my goal in life, one of my personal goals, is to be a great mother, a great wife. Not in that order. Great wife first, then a mother. And I feel like in order to be the mother that I want to be, I obviously want to be married, right? But I just feel like, based on my personal experiences, I'm just so scared for what marriage is like, because I haven't really witnessed that many healthy ones, and I want a healthy marriage. And my prospects are honestly not the best. I just feel like I don't want to settle for anything, and my list is not even that long. And I just feel like people are not meeting the minimum of my criteria. Like, first of all, number one is like God-fearing. How many people do you know in your circle are men that are God-fearing, like real Christian? I'm not talking about fake Christian. I'm talking about real Christian. Like, you go to church not because your parents force you. Because I feel like I've witnessed my mom growing up. Because not to say that my dad is not religious or spiritual at all. That's not the case. He's actually like a whole minister. But my mom was the one waking up at 3, 5 in the morning, midnight, doing prayer, mountain of fire. You know? Pouring water on me or pouring oil on me, praying for the family. I want my husband to be able to either join me or lead the household in faith. Like, for real, we're gonna have trials and tribulations. especially if it's an African man, because we know how Africans are, y'all. Okay, we know how African families can be and the generational curses in our family. I can't be the only one combating that. Like, that is something that I'm really not looking to rush to. And I remember somebody I was talking to, he was saying something, he's not African. He was saying something about how, oh, he wouldn't mind going to church twice a month. And it's like, that's not really a negotiable for me. Like, I don't think that would work for me. And so it's like, if you already don't go to church often, what the hell? What is your personal everyday life looking like? That's very scary, number one. And I think for me, as much as I want to say education is not important, that is a lie. Education is important to me because I need to be able to speak to my man about a range of topics. Like, yeah, we could get ratchet, yeah, we could get cute, yeah, we could get romantic, yeah, we could get intimate, but what can we talk about when we're not doing those things? Can we just sit down and have a conversation? Are you boring? Like, can you keep my, I don't know, attention? These are the things that I'm questioning now. And of course, finances. Like, I know people think that social work doesn't make a lot of money. And those are obviously people that are not in the fields. But I feel like, I don't know, too many people my age making the money I want to make. And that kind of makes me sad, because then it's like you either get into a pool where you have to be with the older man, they kind of have their own expectations, and you don't want to feel belittled or that you can't contribute to his growth because you're so much younger than him and that you're learning from him. You don't want to be taken advantage of. But at the same time, you know for a fact that the people your age, especially as a Black woman, are not on your level. So it's like, it's a hard spot to be in. And that's just my thoughts on dating right now. Like, I'm just like, all right, so bro, you accepted that you want to be in a relationship. And honestly, this is where faith kicks in. I have to really let go and let God. Because at the end of the day, I'm a bit traditional, and I do feel like you're not supposed to look for your man. Your man is supposed to come find you. As long as I'm putting myself in the positions to where a man could find me, and growing as a woman and not waiting for no man to be ready for me or to, you know, like, that's my goals, my heart's desire, which it was for a long time. I feel like I'm chilling right now. Like, I've been really into just being the best version of myself. One thing I want to talk about is that even though I just spoke about things I look for in a guy and like my reservations with dating, I also did make a list of what I wanted in a relationship from a guy, and I had to make sure that I matched them myself. So I'm working on a few goals. A goal that I've been working on and I've been doing well with has been learning how to cook. And I'm not saying survival food. I'm trying to say like cook to feed a family, okay? I want my children to eat well. I want to cater to my man. So I had to learn, you know? And another thing too is also like maintaining a home. Like, I feel like for a long time I took for kind of advantage the fact that my mom didn't ask me to do much. And I would just stay in my room, be in my selfish ways, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like lately I've been like doing a lot of the upkeeping, or trying to, you know, things that people on the outside wouldn't necessarily see or know, you know. On the outside looking in, I think I look like wifey material, but can she keep a home? No. Well, I'm learning. Let me not say no. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. A second thing I wanted to talk about is that I said I'm currently in a rebranding stage of my life. So I finally figured out what I want to do with my channel. I've really been thinking about like, okay, what is your niche, bro? So I feel like I have decided of a way to like combine all my niches. So the videos that you're going to be seeing more of me now are going to be fashion videos, because that's something I actually have a passion for. I love styling people, love styling myself. I've been poor for so long, so I know how to look good on a budget. And I feel like, you know, when we're trying to live this luxe babe life, that's what we need. So I'm definitely gonna do fashion videos. Another thing that I'm gonna start posting more of is like more of these talks, these girl talks. If I'm gonna do it with either myself or with other people, it's gonna be something that we can pull from. A couple vlogs here and there, because I do plan on being out and about. You know, it's a educated girl summer or whatever. I didn't want to say hot girl summer because I don't know if it's still going on. I don't know. Gotta talk to the people in charge of that. But yeah, and then last but not least, self-care and hygiene. This is my most viewed video, and I'm always the advocate for self-care. I always say your job will be quick to dispose you, so make sure you live your life. So I feel like that is the direction that my channel is going in for now. Y'all, for the sake of time, if you guys want me to recreate this look, I dead could, but I'm just gonna finish this eye look, get dressed, and then show y'all the finishing pieces, and then I can close out the video. So please, 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 I hope you guys are still watching. I'll be literally right back. Okay, y'all, so this is literally the finished look, and I'm officially late. This African lateness needs to really stop, but this is how my hair is looking, nice and laid. This ponytail, not gonna lie, it don't move, okay? As much as I wanted to intensify my eyes, I was like, nah, it's still summer, springish, so I kind of want to like keep it vibrant or whatever. I'm gonna put baby oil in the Uber as I'm heading there. I decided to opt for this beautiful butterfly necklace just because it's like gold and silver. I kind of wanted to play with the two. I have silver studs that will never change. I'm a studs girl since St. Angelo Merici. Paired it with the same bag that I did in the reel, just because I ordered a white bag. It didn't come in time. For my hand candy, please ignore once again my ashy hands. I will be moisturizing in the car. I'm iced out. And then for the shoes, we kept it cute and we did these shoes. Y'all, these are the only shoes I could wear and actually feel comfortable walking in because I have arthritis. Sorry if I'm cutting in and out, but these are the only shoes and this is the look. I'm gonna be using this case when I put my phone back after I'm done recording. And yeah, y'all, I honestly hope you guys enjoy this video. I feel like I got more open with you guys, and yeah, the conversation will definitely continue. Thank you so much for watching, loves, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.